you're serious about sending your children to university, then you need to watch this. University in the UK used to be a completely different thing, and most people don't realise quite how much it's changed. If you go back to the 1970s and the 80s, university was much smaller. Fewer places, few universities, and if you were particularly academic at school, teachers would naturally guide you towards it. At grammar schools, it was definitely encouraged. At private schools, it was almost expected. And crucially, students didn't pay in the same way. There were grants, free money if you will. The government covered the cost, and in many cases, helped with living expenses too. It worked because relatively few people went, so as a country, we could afford to fund it. It was seen as investment in a relatively small group of highly educated people. Then everything changed. Polytechnics, technical colleges, became universities. More courses were created, and the Blair Labour governments, especially in the 1990s, wanted far more people to go, as it seemed like a real vote winner. The idea was simple. A more educated population would mean a more educated economy. But once you massively expand the system, the old model becomes too expensive to run. So funding shifted away from the state and onto students through student loans. Now, you've got this huge, great big system where universities are relying heavily on student fees and increasingly on international students to make the numbers work. So we've gone from a small, fully funded system to a large, global one that's much more expensive for individuals. And once you see that shift, you start to understand why planning for it now matters so much more than it used to.